What's going on, guys? Brandon back here from Ross Lawn Care. So today we're going to do a video, so you want to be a landscaper. So in this video I'm going to tell you, what to expect, what you're going to need, and just like what you need to know. So let's start off. Actually, before we start off, click that big red subscribe button. It helps me out, and you can see more stuff. Alright, so let's get into it. So first thing you need is somewhat experience. Okay, so when you start being a landscaper, you're probably going to start out cutting grass. So you just need to know how to cut grass and know how to do a good job, because first two customers you're going to get, you're going to need to do the best job you can, because those are the guys that are going to give you referrals and everything. So yeah, so you're going to need somewhat experience, be a landscaper, and you're gonna need to have a love for what you do, because I know some people start landscaping because they need the money. I understand that, but like, you have to love what you do in order to do a good job. So yeah, so like what you do and know how to do it. And you need, let's see, I'm reading off the list here. So your first year in business, you'll have ups and downs. So you'll maybe get like 1 or 2 yards, or 1 or like 10 maybe. It's different for everybody, like where you're at and stuff. So expect ups and downs. Okay, there's something's always gonna go wrong, and you just need to know how to fix it and just keep going. Persevere, because if you're first year of business, a couple things went wrong, and you're just saying, you know what, this isn't for me. Good, don't do it. But always expect something to go wrong, because it will. Every day, maybe it's not even something big that goes wrong. Just little things, go wrong that maybe will slow you down, or something. No one's perfect. And then not every year will be the same. So you may have a year where you get like 15 more yards and lots of mulch jobs and stuff. But some years will be slow years. 1 or 2 yards. Maybe not even grow at all. So it really depends, again, on where you're at, and what kind of people you're dealing with. So yeah, no year is gonna be the same. I've been doing this for 5 years now, and no year was the same. I've kind of noticed a pattern with me. It's like 2 years have been, I've grown, but the other 3 years, I've grown, but not as much as I have, in 2 years. So yeah. Set financial and company goals. So what I mean by financial is, if you start doing landscape planning on the side, or you started as a kid, have goals, because when you have goals in business or financial goals, it's easier to meet them. So almost there, and what it gives you an idea of what you need to make, and then you can expand those goals. Also set reachable goals that you can get. If you for example, if you want to get you're doing like 5 yards, then you want to get like 6 more, because you just bought a new piece of equipment. Like, I understand that we need to be more reasonable. So set it out for get 3, and then get like another one. Don't set these big huge goals, because then it stresses you out, and you're less likely to get stuff done, or do things right, and you'll be losing sleep over it. I've learned that from experience. So that, and then you need a lot of patience, because again, it takes a long time to go to a company. Okay, again, it takes a long time to grow a company. I didn't just grow mine, one day, and whoop-de-doo, there it is. You're gonna need to work for it. You're going to need to do a good job, with your work, and have other people refer you. Again, some companies do fail, and if you fail, just get back up and keep trying. So yeah, just have lots of patience, because I've seen there's long-term patience, where it's trying to meet a goal or something, like I touched on in the past. But just in a day, just trying to get 15 yards done, and you only get 10 done. I understand, but there's always going to be something in the way. And you're going to need to learn how to persevere and overcome that. And when you're a landscaper, you have to be good with people, because if you're good with people, customer service is key, especially in lawn care. if you're, if you always have a bad attitude, and your customers aren't going to like your attitude, and they can just fire you and find something else. Also, you need, for example, let's just say you screw up. The customers, why did you do this? You need to find the bright side of the situation, or know how to make things positive. Because for the customer, it seems that you're happy and you're really passionate about what you do, and even though you may have screwed up, they'll call you back, and because they'll know you'll have a good attitude about it. And then also, have a good attitude, because if you have people working for you and you're just a mean boss that's always tired, no one's going to want to work for you, and it's going to be hard for you to find help. Same thing with customers. If you're, always treat their stuff with respect. That's a big thing too. When you're in the yard, pick everything up. Treat their stuff with respect. Don't damage anything. If you damage something, tell them right away and offer to replace it. Okay. So I barely touched on this in the beginning of the video. Your first two customers, those are going to be the customers that you take care of, like no one's business, because they've been loyal to you. Luckily for me, I've only been fired from a yard once, and I kind of quit on him, and he kind of fired me. But with these, I've never lost a customer, because I always have a good attitude, and I always do a good job and put 100% in what I do. So it's like, how do I say this? So when you cut grass, okay, I mow 12 to 15 yards. There are some yards that I have to prioritize. There are some yards where they're very strict and very particular in how you cut things. And then, you have the yards that, is just laid back and stuff. And then, you have the yards where you've been with them a long time, and, you just give them the better side of your service. I don't know how to say this, but with every lawn care company, there's always customers that you prioritize. I don't really want to say that, but it's kind of true. Because there's customers that pay more, pay less, expect more, expect less. So you really got to balance those out. Let's see. Advertise yourself. So here I have a Ross Lawn Care shirt on. I working on getting stickers. But I have 5 Ross Lawn Care shirts and a sweatshirt. It's just good to advertise and people see your name on the back. I'm also working on getting yard signs. Unfortunately, here with the HOA, they only let you put yard signs out for 1 day. So if I come and mow, I'll put a yard sign out and then I'll come back and get it. Just so people can see the fresh stripes and everything, and just what a good job I did. So yeah. Let's see. So what you need, okay, you're going to need a blower, trimmer, and mower. So I know some guys that say weed eater or mower, but let's just say you get grass in the beds, which you should not do. Let's say you do, okay, you can't blow grass out with a mower, okay, you need a blower, trimmer, and a mower, okay. It doesn't matter what kind. It can be a big backpack blower like I have, or it can be one of those little cord ones. Just something to get you started with. And just something that, that works for you. Always want to learn, from other landscapers. Last year I worked for a guy just to learn some stuff, and I learned quite a bit from him, and stuff like that. And then, always be open to growing. You always want to grow your company, because why start a company if you don't want to grow it, So, always be open to learning and growing, and just talk to other landscapers, see what they know. Watching lots of YouTube videos on stuff. I know a lot about landscaping just from YouTube, not even talking with, landscapers, which I do, but I watch more YouTube than, obviously, I do landscapers. And then, be flexible. So, if you're, always, so Thursday, Friday is packed for me. So there's customers that want their yard done Friday or Saturday or Thursday, you know, you just need to be flexible with them. You know, if they're smaller yards and you know that it'll only be, you know, like another half an hour before you can get home, you know, then do it. But like, always give the customer the option of what days you're on. And then if they say like Thursday or Friday, you know, you got to say, you know, I can do it, but it's going to be later or earlier. And if, you know, they want to change it, then they can. And always want to make money. Always want to make money. You know, if there's like a job that you don't really want to do, so I'm going to say this. So when you're just getting out and you know, want to make money, that's what you're here to do. Jobs that you don't want to do, I would take them, but don't bite off more than you can chew. Don't bite off more than you can chew, because you will get screwed and your name will get totally destroyed because, you know, say, oh, this guy came and he said he could do bushes, but he did a real crappy job. I understand it's the first time, but never do the first time on a customer, you know. You know, if you're going to get into hedge, you know, trimming bushes and stuff, do it on your own yard. So if it looks like crap, then no one's going to get mad except you. But, you know, so don't bite off more than you can chew. Know what you can do, and just be flexible with the customer. And again, love what you do. Always gotta love what you do. You know, I never work a day in my life. That's just me. So yeah. So yeah, that's basically it for this video, guys. One last thing. So in these HOA neighborhoods, the mailboxes are all the same. So I see people, you know, asking people to paint their mailbox, and you know they don't want to do it. So I'm thinking about getting into mailbox painting, just, you know, as a side thing, aside from landscaping, you know. So I don't think I'm fully going to convert to mailbox painting. I don't even know if I'm going to do it or not. I'm going to YouTube it, see what I can learn, and see if it's easy enough for me, and, you know, see if it's worth my while. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and thank you guys so much for watching.